Welcome everyone and welcome to All In, All United.
Remember the comment he made?
I got some bars to these.
Run Ryan.
Ryan.
And here's the thing, you have players out there.
I think the fellas were taken more serious.
No way. What grade?
That one I don't know.
Yes, because at the end of the day, right now, Manchester United are
Welcome everyone and welcome to All In, All United. Well, fellas, let me get into it. Copenhagen 4, Manchester United 3. It was a game that was filled with chaos and controversy. And at the end of 90 minutes here and what happened in Germany, we sitting at the bottom of Group A with 3 points. Right? And with all that, the thing is that while we at the brink of, elimination from Europe in its entirety, we could still advance to the round of 16 in the Champions League. And we could still even make it to Europa League. It real weird, eh? Yeah. So another rough day at the office. What are we saying, fellas? Nico, Phil, Chef, Simeon, what are we saying?
Yeah, boy, tough. I think I messaged this. Yeah, before you watch Manchester United, you had to take a pressure tablet. If you have pressure, if you have high blood pressure, yes or no, you have to take a pressure tablet because, boy, I do see games swinging on the head like games with Manchester United, boy. We just, nothing can be, all right, we 2-0 up and, let me just play or we need to play professional, let me win the game. It had to have some spin on it, boy, in every single game we play. So I don't know, boy. Now this is ridiculous now, boy. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Go through, fellas. Go through. Yeah.
I'm muted.
Very
Yeah, you're
good.
good.
Oh. As soon as I saw the red card, it reminded me of us versus Real Madrid when Nani got the red card. And I said, I got a feeling it's gonna go down this road. And so said, so done. It's another scenario where we're playing well versus a team in the first 20 minutes to love up. And not Real Madrid. Sorry, is it Real Madrid or Bayern Munich? Is Bayern Munich when Nani got the red card, right?
Nice.
Nah,
Real. It's
Real
Real.
Madrid, yeah.
Well, it's Real Madrid. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what came to mind when I saw Marcus Rashford get the red card, right? In terms of today, boy, we were missing the 2 C's: communication and chemistry. And there are about 2 goals that we conceded today that could have been stopped. Other than that, man, I kind of predicted that we would be going into the Europa League bit, and this is what I predicted this when we were in the transfer window. As soon as the draw came out, I was like, "Yep, we're going into Europa League because it's going to be tough to beat Bayern Munich home and away. Then we would have had to beat Galatasaray at home to have a chance of going through. And now we got to go to Turkey, where we know how the atmosphere in Turkey is, especially for some of these players with their soft, feeble mentality, right? But I mean, it is what it is. I For a little moment today, I was like feeling joy coming onto this podcast, and then at the end of the match, I was like, well, it's almost like what CJ and Grand Theft Auto says. Oh shit, here we go again, right? And that's it, honestly. So
Yeah. Chef, what we saying? Olivia Falasa. Passing now.
The other thing to say,
All right. I mean,
Yeah, I take pressure tablet to the side by chef by chef.
what's that?
I say, how to take a pressure tablet, and if you don't have pressure, right?
Nah,
Exactly.
Nah.
this is this
And then my
this,
pressure still on you. You decide.
nah, this is the norm now. So
Hey, nah, boy, oh God, boy. Not when you get hope and all hope dash, boy.
Dan, I know that. I tell you.
Hey, nah.
If you feel like, boy, if my girl wasn't sleeping and I call her and let her tell you how I just be watching, I really indifferent now though.
Nah,
Real
boy,
talk,
but
real
nah,
talk.
boy.
I have
After two.
absolutely no confidence in this team. I mean, let me
Nah, boy.
rephrase that. I have no confidence in this club. So normal thing.
Nah, boy, they too much, boy.
Oh yeah, but Nico demanded numb for God knows how long. What pressure tablets you talking about?
No, but what I say
No pressure
is
tablets, big man.
the roller coaster emotions, but I don't think no other team in world football at this moment could put you up so high and then bring you back so low in the space of seconds. There is no other team in world football could do that. Trust me.
And you and me, when we went up 2-0, me even celebrate because I expect this. I
Nah, but
honestly
nah.
expected it.
But even when we went ahead 3-2,
I expected it.
you say, well, all right. You know, we
No,
have something to hold
no,
on to.
definitely when we went
Nah,
ahead.
boy.
When we went ahead 3-2, I said, oh God,
Woo.
well, it's now we not winning this game.
Nah,
Don't
nah, nah, nah.
Nico,
And
you speaking for yourself or you speaking for the entire Manchester United family?
Not asking for myself. Asking for
You
myself.
speaking for yourself, perfect.
But
Big
the
man,
Manchester United fan base so huge. I should have plenty more like me.
big
I
man.
know people will tell me that what kind of negative vibes is that and what kind of pessimistic vibes is that. But bro, I don't know for some. I grew up into a Manchester United family. My family is a footballing family there. So before York was at Manchester, I was supporting Manchester United. That's so. So I know about Manchester true and true. And Dan, this this ain't it dog. I tell you, if I didn't have respect for Kareem and Nico, dog, I not even watching Manchester. Today was it for me. Today was it for me that I watched that. I by at the 90th minute, I just well actually when they score,
Yeah, the
their
fourth
fourth
one.
goal, I
That
take
was
off.
it.
I
Yeah,
take
that
off
was
the.
it. That was
I
it.
just
I get up one time.
yeah. When they score the fourth, I just laugh and take off the TV because I know. Yeah, I saw in the front of this team now. That is,
no. I mean, I was working and I got off work and I was like, let's see what my team doing. I'm like, it's gonna be 0-0, 1-1. We might be losing. I figure, okay, I'm not taking too happy. I see 2-0. So I see 2-0. I say, boy, this ain't right. Something wrong. I see something wrong. So I can't turn the reset my phone. I got any highway. As it resets, on come back on, it's 2-2. So I say, yeah. I mean that. I said that's more like it. Like that's the team. That's the team. I mean, but I was trying to figure out how. I mean, I know it's be some way, but I'm trying to figure out how we get which new way we find to mess it up because we can't have, like Nico said, we can't have an easy relaxing game. We can't have a game where we play good and we win and we all no, that can't happen. And it's always something. And like it's just part of we talk about the DNA of Manchester. Like right now we just bacchanal and like no backbone. It's like things that happen to we and we just cower like boy, oh gosh, Rafa get red card. Like, what we gonna do? We just bend over, man. I just feel like we just a team. There's nobody on our team to to to
Bacchanal.
pick up. Yeah, it's no backbone. Like
You say bacchanal, you say bend over, you say no spine. You talk about Juve, man.
yeah, like
you talk, you carnival season, boy.
no,
Traveler,
man. I mean,
yeah.
we just watched Tottenham play Chelsea, right, with 9 men. Right, 9 men. It's not mine. It's 9 men. They play with 9 men. They play Chelsea. They play against Chelsea. They may look more I mean, they were playing like a nonsense formation, but still, they men play with more backbone and more heart than we did with 10 men. And like the goals we concede was so nonsensical. I mean, you watch it from your couch, you're like, I know we have, we have, play with 10 men, but why is so and so? Why this side looking so? Why this side like? What are we doing? Like Nico said, the communication was trash. It was. I mean, it's so bad you could see it from at home. You're like something right, because we've seen teams play against us with 10 men. We've seen how they look, compact they look. We look like crap. And then men couldn't. I mean, and then I don't have a real big part with Dallo. I never had a real big part with Dallo, but today he was on that left hand side today.
No,
Wow.
he been trash.
Chef. The man no got a problem with Dallo, boy. You.
Yeah, well, I want to know. Well, I want to know what the hell wrong with Simeon. Simeon
Nah,
say
I mean,
he don't have a problem with that.
No,
Nah,
but he's still a better one out of the bad letter.
I mean,
What?
the pecking order.
Because
I mean,
how much
the-
up ahead of him?
the list
It
this
how
long,
much?
man. The list this long. How you go? We gotta go to Anthony, Rashford, Bruno,
It ain't how much, chef. It don't how much.
Onana was trash. I mean, it's a long. It takes a while to get on the line, man. Oh gosh, give me.
I can't. I don't care what nobody tell me. I already got about 5 players lined up that have to go. Whether it's
Five?
January, wait. I said minimum 5. Chef. I said minimum 5. I said I got minimum 5 players that got to go in either the January transfer window or the next year summer, boy. I am done with some of these players, boy.
Nah, Big Phil. You know what pissed me off even more is like the players who we brought in to address these issues. These like we bring Arambat, and we bring in all these guys we're bringing in to fix our problems, and they either ain't playing or they ain't helping.
Or they making it worse.
Or they're making it worse. Yeah, well said, Nico.
I mean, like what going on? It's like I try to find a hope. I say okay, Shaw will come back. Martinez eventually will come back. But now Varane ain't happy. Man playing like he vexed all the time. Like what? I mean, I'm trying to grab onto something to say, well, we go get better. But
I got mention one positive today. There may be more, but we did sign Andre Onana to be a keeper that can play out from the back, and I saw that a lot today.
Yeah.
Andre Onana.
But I'm not confident of their getting back up there.
Andre Onana wasn't blasting no football into the air. Andre Onana was actually playing out from the back. I remember there was some sort of counter attack that Copenhagen had. Copenhagen had a counter attack today, and Andre Onana was the first to the ball, and a normal keeper would have blasted it out, but Andre Onana placed it right at somebody in red. So that's probably the only positive.
Let me counter that. Today I see what Ten Hag was talking about but not have the players. As soon as Copenhagen decided to pressure us, men start to get shaky.
Yeah.
As soon as Copenhagen can say, "Oh gosh," as soon as they try to start to pressure us, men start to break down. See what Tag was saying. I don't have the players to play out the back. Onana could be as good as he wants, but once you see Basaka, who was good for most of the game, once he start getting that pressure, start getting shaky. Look at Arambad, start getting shaky. I mean, we know Maguire don't want the ball. Varane,
That-
I don't know what go with Varane. I can't say, but Nefas can't handle playing off the back once the game start getting tight. They can't handle it.
As
I-
okay as Maguire has been these last, and I say okay, Maguire has been performing better than expected. As okay as Maguire has been these last few games, he
You
is
never
not
have
a leader.
confidence in him.
He's not a leader. He is no leader whatsoever. I'm kidding you not. When I
But-
when Bruno scored the penalty today, I don't care what nobody tell me. I am deploying Jose Mourinho tactics from now till
Yeah, but
minutes.
but we was going good enough until one Basaka tried to kill Onana with a back pass,
Dan,
and
you
then
see
the
that?
ball going for a corner.
Dan, you
So-
see that pass?
Hey, Basaka them head shaking by.
Dan, this man hit that. I was like, but
And
this
that
man.
will lead to the third goal now, for them to equalize now.
Dan, that pass
Them
was
wasn't
so.
checking. You
Yeah.
see, that play mash up that whole team. You see that play kill it.
As much
Yeah,
as
yeah,
much
yeah.
as we want to blame one Basaka, sure, him passing that ball that with that sort of pace to Onana, okay, cool. But like you see, Diego Dallo, the guy's awareness of who is around him is at -5, -10. Diogo Dallo has no idea of who is around him. I am not going to lie. I would have put Sofian Amrabat at left back. But when Sofian Amrabat made his debut for us, he played left back and he played well.
Dan,
Oh,
one
no.
to regular.
Phil,
One to
that
regular.
one.
Regulon. Why we get Regulon for? Why?
One to regular.
Why we
Regular
we have
maybe
no
I don't know
money.
maybe
the little money
we
we
have
spending?
explained.
would not-
Regulon. No, but remember, Regulon was really supposed to be a backup, so he wasn't really supposed to come here and play.
But
the rest
backup
of
to
the football,
who?
He only
But
play
backup
real
to
games
who?
Dan,
because
a backup. It
No,
has
but he
no
only play
power.
real
It has
games
no.
because
But bro, it has
no, he
no
only playing all
natural.
those games because he only played these games because we had no fit left back. It was only Dallo. That's why
But we
Regulon played.
still don't have a fit left back.
Dallo
Still
didn't
have
play
a
left
left
back.
back.
And ideally, Regulon has been decent. I said from the get go, I'm
Oh,
not
that
a
was rubbish.
Regulon.
Chef as Phil does do. But
But then compared to what
Wait.
playing at left back,
No,
so
I
you put that one left back.
that was rubbish, boy. That was
No, but-
rubbish.
No, but what I'm saying, right?
You're not
What I'm
hearing what I'm saying.
is-
I'm
You
sorry,
put that one left back.
I already wasn't listening.
I ain't saying I prefer Dallo at left back, right? But when they consider
I just say two of them is rubbish.
I
no, but
agree.
what I'm saying is when they
But
consider
if
when they
you
consider
talk
the
about
bigger
it,
picture,
better to
because
shut
if
down.
no, because if you sign Regulon on a kind of arrangement where he could go back in January, right? You want and you hear Ten Hag talking. Then you would want your players. You would want your players to be in the back line as opposed to a player who here for a short period. Because you want that kind of continuity in your back line. So that is why you would see Dallo there and Wan-Bissaka as opposed to Regulon. Now I guess saying based on what I guess gleaning based on what the manager say.
Yeah, but
This
I
is
just
why he
saying
choosing
based on what the
Dallo.
manager say, that ain't making no sense. If
No,
that what the
but
manager
no,
say,
but
that ain't making no sense.
making sense, Nico.
No,
Because
but
if
not
you-
making
if-
sense if it's not winning.
No, but here,
It's not
here
making
why, right?
sense. You have let's say if you have somebody better, let me say regular
No, but-
better. The team not doing well and you still gonna continue to play the player who not doing well.
But that's
No,
all
but
I'm
what I'm
saying.
saying. No,
Doesn't
but
make
hear
no
him out.
sense.
Hear him out. No, but just hear the points I'm making, right?
Uh-huh.
Ten Hag been talking about how much he had to change the back line and how much he had to change the midfield. And he said he not having the continuity where routines could become something a little more common because he always chopping and changing because of player availability. Now you know the reason why you're bringing Regulon. Regulon didn't come here to play no big set of games. Or we face as whether he
I
good
don't
or
know
he
that.
good.
No, but I don't know that. I know we went to get regular because we were short on left back. Because all our left back
so that's the arrangement.
was injured, so we went for regular.
Right, and in that whole regular deal,
But
in the
where
regular
you
deal
get
just
that?
now, yeah, well, they were telling me in the regular deal, it have that this deal could cut in January because we were expecting Shaw and Malacia and Wan-Bissaka all back before Christmas.
Exactly.
That was reported.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. So then now your point. Then your point.
So when your players are available, anytime your players are available, they getting the not over regular because regular here is a stopgap.
Yeah, but
regular is not here to build a system with.
But you're not gonna build a system. Yeah, but you're not gonna build a system with Dalot because the moment Shaw or Malacia come back, you're still not going to play Dalot on the left back. So it's still not making no sense.
But he is still here long term. He is still here long term.
Yeah, but when you're left back, come back,
familiarity
he's
with
not even going to play there.
Regular, and then come January when you have everybody back, regular gone, I had to start over.
No.
This is why he going with certain players, and this is why Regulon will not get minutes as long as Dalot and those fellas are available.
That's not making no sense, though.
I slightly disagree with you.
Whether all choose to agree or disagree, I telling you that is what going on, you know. Me saying I agree with it, but that's what going on.
I am saying that I'm not saying that's not going on, no. All I'm saying is that's not making sense. I mean, what's going on? But
Regulon was brought in because the likes of Shaw and Malacia will be out long term, and Regulon will be getting more minutes than expected than if he was at Spurs. Right. Regulon, yes, is a backup, but Regulon would have walked into this team no matter what because Shaw and Malacia were long-term injuries. Don't forget that, right? So we would have to build a team, with Regulon in it until Shaw and Malacia get back. If that makes sense.
Yeah, but it have an exit clause in his contract. This is what I'm saying in the agreement that we signed, the loan agreement that we signed with Regulon. And this is one of the reasons why Chelsea did not want Cucurella to come by us, because a player can't go on 2 loans in 1 season. Right? So Regulon accepted it because he was seeing an opportunity to play football. Because he knew and he accepted the fact that in January he is going back to Spurs. So if you want to build something, if you want to...
Sorry. I really ignorant to that, but a player can't play for 2 teams on loan in the same season?
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
You could only go in one. You could only play one loan alone. And this is why Cucurella did not accept, because he was going to watch what will happen to me after I go back in Chelsea. Right?
Regular loan deal. Is it till January or is it till the end of the season?
We have the option, right? But
it's a simple question. It's a simple question.
No, it's not a simple answer. It's not a simple answer.
Oh.
It's not a simple answer. Because
we have the option to cut it. That way, answer.
It 90%. We're going to cut that deal in January.
I know that.
I'm telling you, once Shaw Malacia come back,
if Shaw Malacia come back, he might leave.
No, you talk about
going back players. Spurs, is what I'm telling you.
2 players who injury prone, bad.
Yeah, but two of them was available whole season last season, Chef. We're talking about.
If two of them are available, he might leave. But my point still remains. He came to replace both of them, and to me, Dalot still
he came as an option.
Yeah.
Right? In the event of. So what I'm saying is to keep talking about consistency. Right? No, because and I guess saying based on why I trying to justify why Ten Hag choose Dalot.
Nah,
The man want consistency, the man want continuity in the back line. Which is sense of
Yeah.
giving a man minutes who you know gonna leave in January.
because it had a
I
time when Busaka was fit.
I got
There
a
was a time when
question.
Busaka was fit, and
Well,
he still
I
was
got a
certain.
question. I got a question. I
Daloni
got a
left
question. I got a question. I got a question. What's the sense of loaning Regulon then? What's the sense? If you got the likes of Amrabat, like the Amrabat, he could play us at left back, Dalot at left back, Lindelof at left back. What's the sense of loaning Regulon then? I don't get it. Based on your logic, Reem, then what is the sense of having Regulon
Taking that loan.
Manchester United? Right?
I think maybe a
No, it
form
was
and
really to
fitness thing.
have-
I
to-
feel there's more
it's
form of
to have-
fitness than to build continuity. To be honest.
Boy, Reem,
No,
you got me here so
li-
Reem, you got me here so
listen.
confused, boy.
No,
Well,
it's
I got
still
this
right?
too.
When you look at what Ten Hag trying to do, Ten Hag and although we had to listen to how the manager talk, and I'm not saying that I agree with what he's saying, but it have a method to his madness, right?
Tactic.
Because the man
Clearly.
the man
Really?
the man keeps saying that one of the reasons why we're not playing properly, and guys, I'm not saying that I agree with this, but the man
Right
saying one of the
now,
reasons why we're not
could get
playing
fired.
properly. One of the
Nah,
reasons why we're
Tanag
not
is not the
playing
problem,
properly.
Ole. Tanag is not the problem.
No, but
Brother,
here's what
man.
I'm saying, right?
We will get to Ten Hag. Let Nico talk.
Yeah.
Let me
Let
talk.
him
We'll
talk,
get to
yeah.
Ten Hag and he jackassness after. Go ahead.
Right, but what I'm saying is, when you listen to Ten Hag talk, he keeps saying that the reason why we're not playing good, and I was asking the question, you have so much good options in midfield, you have your first strength. you
Good
have your
options in midfield,
your
yeah?
preferred, yeah. No, when I say in terms of who we have, the only midfielder we're missing is Casemiro Nico.
But we midfield
Right, the
rubbish.
only
So we
No, but
have
that's what I'm saying,
options, but
talk
we
about
don't have
players
good
who he-
options.
We have options, right? And this who
Alright,
he buy.
right.
He wanted Mount, he wanted Amrabat, he wanted
Mount is
Ericsson.
rubbish.
All these are his players. All these are his
Ericsson is
players.
the only.
That's what I'm
Ericsson is the
saying.
only.
The
At
man
the end of the day,
Player
Nico,
looking like a midfielder.
at the end of the day, Nico, at the end of the day, these are his players. He buy these players, whether it's loan or he spend money, right? So
And
you have
proper
those
money
players
too.
at your disposal. You have those
And
midfielders
proper
at your
money
disposal.
too.
The only player don't have is Casemiro. Up top, you have everybody you wanted, right? Your only issue is defense, but yet you claim, right, that the fact that you had to chop and change in the back, you didn't have the continuity, for that kind of what's the term he used, boy? For
system or whatever
Whatever he
system. Yeah.
for the system and for wherever. And he has to keep chopping and changing. So from the time Ten Hag have the opportunity to use players that he knows are here for the long term, he would always opt for those versus players who here until January. Regular is
Max,
not part
Max,
of Ten Hag
Max.
plans. Let me get
Max,
this thing. Let me get this thing
Go
clear.
ahead. Fill
Regular
out that
is not
question.
part of Ten Hag plans.
After fill out.
But
I have a question.
But I hearing you, Reem, and I hearing what you're saying that Ten Hag is saying, but for some reason that just don't make sense. If you're here for the short term, I could try and milk you for minutes.
That's why I say it.
I could try and
I
milk
want-
you.
No, but you see, but that's not long term thinking. You're not thinking long term, they Phil. That's not long term thinking,
No, but
right? Because you remember, you want to make sure if you're trying to build routines, right? If you're trying to build routines and you want to
Correct.
make sure you have some sort from a consistency in the back with players and the understanding,
Right.
then you would play the players who you know here for long term as opposed to somebody who's a stopgap.
Better he didn't. Better he
But-
didn't buy no
but-
take
but
the player
Reem-
alone. Better he
No, but I
got
don't
the
understand at the point in
Then
time when he
why
bring
take
Regulon.
up on?
We didn't have no, but yeah, I don't understand at the point in time when he bring Regulon, we didn't have Amrabat. And Wan-Bissaka was injured too. So we needed a body.
So
and they don't
so
send
do we
Alvaro
know?
Fernandez.
So do we know in his
This is-
in
this
the
is why the
contract
loan
if there's an
deal-
option to buy? Is there an option to buy?
I don't
In the
think
loan?
so.
But I
Ah,
hear
Regulon?
I hear so
Yeah.
confused.
Yeah, but
There's
even if
no
it have
option to
a, we
buy.
could, yeah, if it have an option to, even if it have
So
an
if
option
you have
to
an
buy
option
Nico,
to buy and the man
still, you
is
gotta look at-
playing well, and the man is playing well, then you will play him and you will buy him because it's an option to buy.
Yeah, but Nico,
That's right.
So
Nico,
still-
remember, your first choice left back is Shaw. Right? Your
Nah,
second
but then,
choice
no, but then you
is
sell
a,
any
is a
man. But then
project
you
in
sell any
Malaysia.
Yeah, then but then
He
you sell any
came
man
here
short
knowing-
because if it is
No,
if
he
I go
came
ahead.
here knowing exactly what his arrangement was, This is why I tell you, Cucurella did not
I don't know
take
all
it
that
because
details,
he
now,
understood
pal.
as well.
I
I'm telling
don't
you,
have the
is-
details.
I'm
I don't
telling
have the
you.
details, but that's
And this is what I'm telling
logically something that's not making sense.
I can ask a question.
But I hear you.
He might.
I can
He might
ask a
play next
question.
game. Yeah.
I can ask a question. Ten Hag tactics. Will you still believe in it?
To me,
Yeah.
it was working.
But the
No, but
question
to
Yeah.
me, it was working until lazy Rashford get a red card.
okay, good. So
and I-
step up in that. Cool.
Right.
He got a. So I want to say something. Even though we were up 2-0, and this is me watching from the start. All that team, all Copenhagen players was coming from where?
I didn't even care because we was looking so good. Them was looking like them could have get about
Just answer the
5.
question
Them
now.
was looking like them could have get about 5.
One
When
question.
whoever
Alright,
watched
so-
the game, I wasn't even watching Copenhagen to be honest because them wasn't even a threat.
Brother man, first I don't believe in Manchester
They weren't a
United.
threat.
I was watching it. Every single one of Copenhagen players was coming dead straight down the center of the field. Every play. The
Yeah, but
fullbacks was running dead. Even though they were down to the left, all the players was coming straight down the center. Straight down the center. We backing off, straight down the center. Cool. We get a red card. I am expecting Ten Hag to immediately alter our team. One time. I want nobody
Chef,
cannot tell me otherwise.
What's
I
saying
am-
is this, right?
Daddy,
You
understand
have
what
a 2-goal lead. You thinking your team going and self-destruct so quick that the man saying, all right, let me see how much time we have for the half. Half time
Nicole,
out.
no,
So
Nicole,
your
this
team
is
self-destruct immediately.
this
Oh,
is why
Ten
I
Hag
asked the
plan for
question.
that.
If he was
Jesus.
watching the game, if he was watching the friggin' game, he would have
Eh.
seen the attack is coming down the
Nah,
center.
Chef, I
Down the
disagree.
center.
I disagree because that team wasn't a threat in no way, no form. That team was a threat
And
for
every
Ten
time
Hag,
that was a threat,
for Ten Hag
it
to
was
get
down the
so
center.
defensive so quickly. No, I being honest, that team was not finding nothing.
But man, I don't believe any
For Ten
midfield
Hag
telling me
to be
where
reactive.
Christopher Eriksen.
Because it's not like a defensive player getting red card. It's an attacking player. So you still have enough players on your field, right, to hold out.
No.
But
No.
anyway,
I
go
would
ahead,
check
go
on
ahead.
the
Let me guess.
I
Let me
would
guess
check.
something
Go ahead,
now.
go ahead.
Let me say something, right? I agree with Chef because you see, Copenhagen play football today. Right now, granted
After
that
what?
for the first 20
After
minutes.
the red.
No, just
After
now.
the red.
Just hear me out now. Hear me out now.
Yeah. Go ahead,
Granted
go
that
ahead.
for the first 20 minutes, we were the better team.
Correct.
Right? But
But
I can watch, knowing my team, I can watch 20 minutes of a game and just say, well, the next team had nothing to offer and they show nothing. Because at the end of the day, Nico, even though it was 11v11, I was seeing where Copenhagen was moving the ball nicely through our team. I was
yes,
seeing it.
only. I don't know
Right?
what
I was
we're
seeing it.
talking about.
That team wasn't playing nothing.
Right? And
You have
to me,
We were controlling the
I be honest
football.
with you.
We were controlling the
to me,
football.
Nico, yes, we were controlling the football, but
We
I
were
was still
controlling,
seeing
but we
where
was
they were moving the ball and
Yes.
had Bruno and McTominay and Ericsson looking all
You
running
can't
all
call
over the place.
McTominay in that. Oh God, don't call McTominay in that.
But the
Say
man was on the
Bruno
field, Nico.
But
Yeah,
man,
man, on the
but
field.
McTominay doing the
The
same
man
thing
was
he
on the
does
field.
always do. McTominay doing the same
Right.
thing he does always do. It's not like he just do different otherwise.
I watched 3 plays where their fullbacks were getting the ball and the centre backs were getting the ball and running straight down the middle because it's so open and we backing off. And this was when we
Yeah.
were up
I was
2-0,
seeing
you know.
it.
So I
And
don't
watch
know
where
what-
the goals we
what
score.
like that, man.
And Nico, the goals we score, especially the second goal Hoyland score, I want you to know that was a kind of counter attack, eh?
Yes.
Because
It
Bruno
definitely was a
knocked the ball.
counter. It definitely was a
Right,
counter.
Bruno nicked the ball off the he intercepted the pass. He played through to Garnacho. Garnacho went with himself and shoot and Hoyland clean up. Right?
Yeah.
But apart from
Agreed.
that, at that
We
phase of
play
the
from
game,
that.
we was behind our half line and Copenhagen was knocking around the ball
So
and moving the ball.
But
Nice.
I wasn't playing nothing, boy. I me taking all you on. Well, go ahead, go ahead.
Nico,
That's some comments. Go ahead, go ahead.
here's something now, right? Because I saw Copenhagen attacking us in the middle, right?
Yes.
Now here, I think where Ten Hag went wrong, right? Because okay, we got a red card. We are already getting dominated in the middle. Why put Bruno on the right? Why?
Jesus.
Why put Bruno on
No,
the right?
I agree with that. I agree with that.
But what I'm saying, right, is
What?
I had to agree with Nico on the point that you can't blame Ten Hag, right, for thinking that them fellas would have self-destruct in that short space of time. As professionals out there, you had to expect them fellas to manage our game better.
Exactly.
Right? Because listen, how you could go from 2-0 up in the space of 5 or 10 minutes and concede 2 goals? Right?
That's just crazy.
No.
That's a coach to pull out the hair you don't have. That's a coach to pull out the hair.
No. Kareem, we watch this team play. We've watched this team play all season.
All season.
No,
We have seen this disaster happen.
But Simeon, the issue that this team had, right, at the start of the season, and let me put it like this. At the start of the season, the problems that we had, we were making mistakes in the back. And we were attacking fairly well. Then we started to get solid in the back and we wasn't getting nothing up on top. Right? So from the past couple games, you check and see how much goals we were conceding, Simeon. Bar City, because City's are anomaly, right? But we have been solid in the back. Watch Sheffield, watch Burnley. Them fellas and them was solid. So you're not expecting Johnny Evans and Maguire to concede.
No, remember,
right? Because we have been.
And Johnny Evans was off the. Yeah, Johnny Evans came
right,
off
but even we talk about Champions League Varane here, right?
Yeah.
You're not expecting them fellas and them to crumble mentally, boy. They were telling you. And this is
But
what
this-
why not?
fellas on them.
That's what they do.
This Varane of now is not the same Varane of last year. This Varane is
Probably
a totally
true that.
Nobody
Kareem.
right now.
Kareem, mentally self-destructing is what we do best, Kareem. That's what we do.
Agreed.
I mean,
True.
But how the coach planning for that though? Because we're gonna set the shock anyhow. You can go on who?
So what?
No,
You have to the shock anyhow.
What I would have done, right? Okay, there's nobody on the right to cover. I would possibly maybe shift Hoyland to the right, and there'll be nobody up top. Okay, fair enough, nobody up top. But at least we would have got to run through even more when Bruno went to the right. There's some things in football you must prepare for. You must prepare for your team. At least there's sometimes you got to tell yourself, look, if my team ever goes down to 10 men, I need a plan B and a C if they go down to 10 men.
Yeah.
9 men, I don't know. But at least 10 men. That's football.
I don't know how. I don't know. Like, we don't play for that way because City go down. Let me just say, right? City, when we was 3-2, right? City was down a man and come back 3-2. All of you City gonna lose that game after that?
No.
But Nico, we're not in the same bracket as City now.
No, but what I'm saying is, but how them know what to do, but we don't know what to do. And you're a coach too.
But you proving my point. We're not in the same bracket as City. City has been a well-oiled team since what? 2015?
Nah, boy, this side really
Nah, fellas,
this side really pressing.
let me get the comment section involved
coming
now.
up. Yeah.
Right? So Christopher on the inside, good night, man. He say them refs. Yeah.
But Rashford was lazy whole game, boy. Rashford was lazy whole game.
still not
Rashford
red,
that.
man.
Right?
Still not red.
He's
Rashford look for that.
Saction on the inside. He's saying gentlemen of the All in All United fan club, right? Even to you, man. He's saying here weak mentality. By 28 minutes, we are 2-0 up. A red card at 42nd minute. By the end of the first half, 45th. As well as, I think it was 13 plus minutes, have I? Drawing 2-2. 69 minutes, we get some reprieve with a good penalty, right? Poor defending at the 83rd and the 87th giveaway. Yeah, we give
Self-destruction.
Weak mentality.
Good summary. We take that.
Kevin James on the inside. Good night, man. He's seen but on a real though. What really going on with this club, boy?
Hey, when we thought it couldn't get lower, boy, I don't know, boy. We breaking all records, boy. Hey, that's it.
Akil Cyrus on the inside. Good night, man. Thanks for joining. Saying poor officiating, poor defending, poor result. Yeah.
Exactly.
Me and the officiating
What part of this game was poor officiating?
Nah, the officiating wasn't poor. All I given it a red. I given a red there, no, sorry, you know.
That was red card.
I given a red.
Chef, let me ask Chef. Chef, that was a red card, right?
It was a red card.
That red
Babe,
card.
I'm gonna tell you something. Just now, before you went any further.
Here we're going on, Chef. Here we're going on. VAR was brought into football because the human eye cannot catch everything, Chef. Right?
Right.
And there are Manchester United fans out there that saying it is not a red card. They should have it play in real life. But
You hear what I say?
Part of checking VAR is when you slow down the play.
No, but hear what I say, right? There are a lot of Manchester United fans.
Uh-huh.
There are a lot of Manchester United fans
Uh-huh.
that find that was not a red card. Come on.
Oh, well, so
Let me hear what Chef saying there.
I should have asked the question: does anybody on the panel or in the comments think that it was not a red card?
Let me just finish the point I was making there.
Yeah.
Based, I wanted to just finish this part. You know why I say it was a red card? Based on what they're giving out cards for. No, that is a clear red card.
Yeah.
Just based.
No, I agree.
If it was seasons before, it might have been arguable. But right now, that is a red card.
It's a red card only. Because think about it. Let one of them players stand up on Bruno ankle like that now. We'd have said, wait. That man turn the field. Oh, that man got a yellow card. No, we'd have complained and say, oh, that man only got yellow. We'd have said, that man should have got red.
He does want to kill me. Look, when this boy get the injury last season, Ericsson. When Ericsson get the injury from that dotish tackle, we wanted
That was a
to kill
dotish tackle. Yeah, but that was a dotish tackle, Chef.
Yeah, but that was a dotish
It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing.
No, it's a dotish tackle.
No, it's not the same
It's a
thing.
dotish
Nico.
tackle.
That is a red card.
It's a red card.
You cannot tell there was intent behind Andy Carroll tackle on
It has
Ericsson.
about intent.
We know, and this is what I'm saying.
Red card has nothing about intent.
That is why thank you. That is why I made sure I end my point by saying, based on what they're giving cards for, no,
Yeah, it's not about intent.
that is a card. It has nothing to do with
It's a hard luck. It's a hard luck. But that is what it happens.
Nobody can put the argue
That's
that he did it
stupid law.
intentional.
No.
That's stupid law.
No.
But you
I
know,
see men get the foot break and never get no red card.
All right, so
Right?
let me just say, right?
That's
Let me just
stupid
say.
law.
All right, so hear what, right? Let me just say the ball coming down, right? And an attacker jump up in the air to control the ball because it's coming down and kick a man flush in his face. That wasn't intentional, so he should get a yellow because it wasn't intentional.
No,
That what you're saying? That what you're saying?
Come on in the face, he foot ought to be real high. Yo, gosh, come on, man.
But
Give me
no,
a
but the man,
example.
the man
He said
jumped. He jumped to control the ball coming down, and he jumped in the air to take it coming down. You just see that plenty, and hit a man after and flush the face. That's a yellow. Oh,
With the man under he foot or something. How high this man jump is Ronaldo? We talking about all.
all right, let me
Come
Come
on,
here,
say.
Reem. Come here, Reem. Come now, man. That's
Let me use a different example. A guy is making a tackle. He gets the ball, but he tackles with his right leg.
Romero, case in point. Romero against
He
Spurs.
gets the ball with his right leg, but his left legs follow through with studs up to hit the player.
Yeah, red card.
Red card, yeah.
No, but let me tell you, no, but Nico, you watch a Spurs game. I
Yeah.
cannot tell it's a difference between that red card because you know before that he get a red card, he make two other dotish tackle.
Oh, yes.
But that has nothing to do.
So I cannot
No, but
tell.
you
I
can't
cannot
stand up
tell
for
it's
that.
an intent.
No,
there.
but you can't stand up.
No,
you
it's
can't
about
stand up for a man
defense,
for that.
man.
No,
So-
you can't
so-
stand up for a man for that,
so-
Reem.
so-
No.
So then, Reem, you telling me then that an official supposed to keep a man past discretions in mind
Yes,
when he gives
yes.
back?
Nah, you gotta stay in the
That's why
moment.
the referees just come and say
That's
1,
not
2,
a
3.
That
Take
is
that
not a
card. Referees just do that.
Yeah,
That
but
is
you
not
will give
a
a red
red.
for that. No, you will give a yellow. That is
You
persistent
give a
fouling.
yellow.
We
You
mean
give
a
a yellow.
yellow.
Especially if you're warning, man.
But if the last tackle,
infringement of the laws of the game.
Nico, but if the last tackle,
You won't get a red.
tackle.
You will give a yellow because
So-
that's persistent
So we
infringement.
have 5 of
As far as
us.
I'm
We have
concerned,
5 of us
Rashford
here.
trying to shield the ball. Rashford has seen that man yet. Right? Rashford trying to shield the ball and I see landing the man foot on the Rashford didn't go at the man foot. Rashford as far as he was
It's
concerned,
nothing
he
about
had
going at
control
the man.
the ball.
It's nothing about going at the man. It's nothing about intent and going at the man. That
Alright,
I
pal.
a long time.
That's where football awareness comes in, Reem. That's where football awareness is coming in. You got
Yeah,
know who's around you.
Yeah, but
Let me
sometimes
ask you
how you could be
something.
aware, Phil, when a man just come behind you and chuck your foot by. He ain't touch the ball yet.
No.
But Reem,
He
you
ain't
got,
touch the ball.
you got so much other grass on the field, and you choose to stand
Reem,
on the man foot.
Dream, I just saying, right? I just saying, if that happened to Bruno, and the referee give no card or yellow, you're comfortable with it.
I see enough tackles to know
Oh God, answer
that
the
against Man
question now.
United.
Hey,
Oh, God,
answer
oh,
the
God,
question
oh, God, oh, God.
Answer the question now.
No.
You see?
Against Man
You see?
United,
Thank you for
we don't get nothing, right? So
You tell me, push your mouth. We don't want to hear your point. We don't want to hear nothing again. Thank you very much, Nico.
One more.
Thank you. So,
Hey,
One more.
we could use a simple point in this game.
yeah.
That penalty we get. That's a hands, right?
Boy,
Arsenal,
the ref,
the
the ref,
penalty we get was
No.
hands.
No.
The referee had to give it. The referee had to give it
The
because he gave
no, but
The
the
one
referee-
the one with Maguire header. That's not even a hands. That's not even a
Right,
hands.
so
The one
that
against
you call
Maguire
it
was not hands.
consistency.
The
But
referee
that's
has to give it
consistency.
right.
Yeah,
The
because
referee has to
you
give it
trying to be
because why?
consistent.
Is the rules of the game now?
Yeah, you trying to be consistent.
Them
He
rules is
say
real
if I get
crap.
a, he say if I get a one down there, I had to get this one here. Because if he didn't
That's
give it,
right.
if he didn't give it, you know what would I be on the panel saying here? That referee was inconsistent.
Bias.
He did one on that side,
It's true.
but the one over
Yeah,
here,
but
he didn't give
he was right, so he was consistently wrong. That's all. That's all. Because
it. But nobody,
because
the
you
key
check
point
it.
is consistent. The key point is being
No, but you
consistent.
check it.
Wrong
You
or
check
right,
it, right?
be consistent.
Them 2 penalty calls against we and for we, that is crap.
Now,
Like
football these
crap
days,
on
like,
I football these days, dog.
football with these days.
So here's my thing, right? Because I know there are instances where a defender is looking to make a tackle. So as a human being, when you're running, you have to run with your arms out, right? So imagine me going for a tackle and I sliding to the right. And it just happens I miss the tackle. If the opposition player who has the ball kicks it onto my hand and I just happen to be in the penalty box, it's a penalty.
But it's subjective, eh? Again, it's
It
very
is.
subjective. It's very
No
subjective.
points.
According to the referee as well, eh? It's very subjective.
Imagine.
And maybe you could put the team in that too. According to who's the team too.
But imagine you're
Yeah.
jumping for a ball. They want you to jump with your ball. How the hell I jumping with my hand on the side? Come on, man.
There you go, Chini commentary.
How you
That's
jumping
50
with
minutes
how you
worth.
jumping with your hands at the side? How you running with your hands at the side? How you looking to make a tackle with your hands at the
Crap.
side? Right?
Crap.
Oh, Lord.
Crap. That's why I'm saying crap.
It is but
Eric on the inside, Eric Lewis, thanks for joining, man. He's saying Regulon for me, he is the lesser of 2 evils. At least he's a natural left back.
thank you very much, Eric.
All right.
That is all.
Wakanda forever on the inside.
Oh God, look Sancho number.
He's saying my boy Sancho at home collecting $350 per week. Laugh
That's
at
just saying some
all.
of that money for you, girl. That's just saying some of that money for you.
I hope Sancho buying a little Victoria's Secret for you and not a Charlotte Street. I hope
If on
so.
the inside, good
You
night,
can't
man.
be showing all this
Thanks
love.
for
You
joining.
can't be showing all this love for a man that going on Charlotte Street. It had to be Victoria's Secret for Manhattan.
Eric saying, hey, I didn't watch the game today. I heard Varane was upset coming off the bench and he showed it. Is it true? Yeah, Ten Hag tried to talk. I don't know if I'll see it, but Ten Hag tried
I
to
don't
think him
know,
and
I
he
don't
just
know.
walk away kind of. Yeah, it's a look good. It's a looking good. Whatever going on between Varane and
Tell
Ten
him,
Hag, it's a
wherever
looking good.
going on, tell him good.
So Johnny,
Yeah, well,
Johnny
Yeah,
Evans,
and
Johnny
Varane,
Evans
Varane
is
never
the
strike
game.
me. Yeah,
And
Well, I
Johnny
hope
Evans,
and Varane
and Johnny
never
Evans
strike me as
coming
that
out
kind of
for a
person.
while.
Well, I hope Varane leave
Okay,
January
yeah,
too,
bro.
yes, because I can't take no more headache, boy. You see, there's too much headache in this team, boy.
Nah, Varane, but don't get me wrong. I know you want Varane to leave Nico, but not in January. Who we gonna sign?
He
Who is it?
prefer to let
Why do-
Varane go and quarrel about Maguire. You ain't seen the cause
Nah,
of man.
we go play with this young fella. Is about this young fella in the academy, but I seen him at all, Bennett. He's still injured.
Boy, them not
Nah,
giving them
he
even
playing.
them no kind of
He back to play?
nothing.
Yeah, he
Bennett
playing.
back to play. Bennett is a
He
nice
played
little player,
today?
boy.
I
Bennett?
think he played today. Yeah.
Me no
With the under 21s.
Bennett,
Oh,
me
you
no
mean,
play with the
you
under
know,
21 too.
I'll check.
Oh, you mean Reese Bennett?
Yeah.
The centre
Rice
back,
Bennett,
the
yeah.
centre back.
Boy,
Yeah.
we see all
Yeah.
that. You see them men in preseason and the men disappear, boy.
Me
He,
Ten
no,
Hag
he,
calls
he,
them
no,
the
he
to
got
play
the-
under
injured.
21 side today.
No, he got injured. He got injured.
I think he played with the under 21s. I don't know if anybody
He
could
played with the
confirm
under
it.
I'll double check.
Right, but
I
think he
didn't
played.
see. I didn't see his name in the lineup, but I'll check.
Yeah, so Varane, so hopefully Varane and Ten Hag sort out the thing, yes, but because
Yeah,
I
that-
see it,
that's
I
what-
see it.
no,
It
that's
didn't
what-
look good. Yeah. Kieran on the inside the night, man. He said, Reem, you're not yourself tonight. Cucurella didn't come
But none
because
of us,
the
eh?
expensive loan fee. This is a results business. Use suitable players and win rather than long-term players. Tell your
So all
manager that.
of, Kida, none of us
Because
are-
the suitable
is
player would have
ourselves
be-
right now.
Right
No,
now, we
because the suitable players-
manager playing smart. He looking to get fired and get paid.
I feel so.
No,
You
because
see
the
this
suitable
mess,
players
you
for
see this
midfield,
mess, this mess in this house here, ready to bail.
right?
Yeah,
No,
that's
I'm telling you, because if you're talking about suitability, Kidon, then why Amrabat didn't start, right? So it's
No, but
Ten
we
Hag, and that's what I'm
started
saying,
good.
it's not-
No, but we started good. What do you mean? Where on the left back? On the left back?
No, he talking about
The man
suitability
saw
for players. So I'm saying,
But I find we look.
You
I
don't
find
want
we
to
wasn't
start-
bad.
yeah, but
He wasn't
Nico, what I'm
bad.
saying is at the start of the game, we only talk about Dalot because why we didn't talk about this with Dalot against Fulham? Because Dalot had a good game, right? If McTominay and
Nah,
Ericsson
man.
didn't have a good game, we'd be talking about why Amrabat didn't start.
But I,
so it's the same
I
argument.
don't know. I
the same
still
argument,
say,
it's just revisionism, that's all.
I still hold to the point that Dalot was has been one of our better players this season.
And that ain't saying much.
It's not saying much. Dalot has been one of our better players.
That ain't saying much.
He have a bigger sample size, that's why. That's all. He has a bigger sample size because he play all the game. That's all.
No, but Rashford in there, put Anthony in there. Well, Anthony missed some game, but put
But back in
Rashford
the
now.
comments now. I want to see what Wakanda say. And I'm sure she
Kidon
did
saying Ten
something.
Hag begging for the sack at this point. I
Yes.
can't blame Ten Hag for everything now, boy. I can't blame Ten Hag for everything. Them fellas are doing what
Wakanda.
You gotta take back all what you say, chef.
Um,
Say, apologize.
No, I
Apologize.
apologize for what?
No, it's wish. No, but what Wakanda? You gotta tell me what you agree with Chef. Is it that Sancho buying the Victoria's Secret for you?
Nah,
What you agree with
you
Chef?
said this long time.
After
You
the
said
much
this long time. You
read
said
it,
this long time. You said this long time.
Alright.
Right.
Jesus saying here, my piece in support of Chef. The lineup in the first 28 minutes showed he was spot on. Ten Hag was seeing us dominating but didn't recognize the threat. And should have known, like all of us, the goal being 3 points, right? So our response is needed to protect the lead. He did it after with Amrabat and we went up again. Ten Hag again reiterated to the bench rather retreated, to the bench rather than Martial. Rather than
We bring the master to do what?
No. I
No, but-
The word Marshall, not Marshall the player, but he should have he should have marshaled us to win. Not
Yeah.
Oh,
not
okay.
Martial,
All right.
yeah.
All right. All right.
Nico,
Not
Nico,
that
as,
bad.
Nico,
Not
Nico, as
All right.
much,
That makes more sense. That makes more sense.
Nico, as much as most United fans are not in favor of Martial playing, I just want to see Martial and Hoyland on the pitch together one time. Just
And
one time.
I
Me
agree
too.
with that. I
Just
agree
one
with
time.
that.
Me too.
I just
I
want to see
agree
what
with
they both can do
Me
while
too.
on the pitch because this whole taking off Hoyland and bringing off Martial hasn't been working per se in Ten Hag's
Yeah, it's not
favor.
working at all.
Right?
No.
Yeah, it's not working at all.
Let me ask
Yeah.
you something, and this just adds some point about why right now I'm not feeling Ten Hag and his tactics. Do you think if it was another manager, say we boy Mourinho, up 2-0, and Rashford get sent off, would he have tweaked that side?
Of course, immediately he can bring about 2 centre back one time.
Good.
No, but
Let
you
me,
see,
right,
no, but
that's all.
Chef.
That's all I had to say.
No, but
Let me move
yeah,
on.
but Chef. All right. Let me just say something still, right?
Sure,
Second
brother.
half, we was up 3-2. Right, 10 minutes to go. We had Amrabat day, and we still concede by. So for me, when I'm Mourinho, it come down to the players by them players and
Agreed.
mentally.
Yeah.
Jesus
Yeah.
say it in a weak mentality by. So Mourinho can do what by Mourinho can put 2 goalkeepers in that goal by.
It's true.
But that why
Agreed.
Mourinho-
Agreed.
Still
that why
concede.
Mourinho not-
Dalot would have
That's why
still
Mourinho
jump a
not
soup on the
allowed.
back post.
Chef,
Agreed.
I would,
Agreed.
Chef, I would have tweaked
On
this. I would
Basaka
have
would have still try to kill Onana with that volley. You understand? You might his Onana volley. Hey, he's criminal boy.
God. Go through, Phil. Where you saying, Phil?
To answer Chef's question, I would have tweaked the side when Bruno has scored the penalty. That's what I
But
would.
what can you do? He can't do what he can
But who you
out
bring on? Who you bring on, Phil? Like who you bring on really? You
the
like
man that
Lindelof
pick
or
up the
something?
line.
You might have bring on Lindelof.
No, I
Yeah,
take. So one thing I realized over the last couple of seasons, when we are looking to chase a game or when we're looking to retain possession, Bruno is not the best person to help us retain possession because he's always looking for this hero ball, right? So I myself would have taken off Bruno, maybe bring on Martial and Mount and look to have one. Actually, I will have.
You still bring
one
on Mount? Mount is rubbish, earlier. Why would you only calling
But
Mount?
I can only play who's at my. But Nico, I can only play who's at my disposal.
Correct.
Nah,
Is
leave
who
Mount
there,
on the
Nico?
bench.
Is who
Let me
there?
call.
So who you gonna bring on?
Let me call Hannibal.
Oh God, but red card.
Right?
Next red card.
Yeah, you bring on Hannibal to kick down somebody and get
No,
red card.
but I'm bringing on Hannibal in front of Mount. Mount does nothing.
yeah.
Okay. I bring
Hannibal should have been in that midfield.
I bring on Hannibal and Martial, right? But I keep in one striker up top. That one striker do not pass the halfway line. Let the other 9 idiots defend, and that one striker up top by himself. If something just happens, and I can leave that one striker as Hoyland. I'm not taking off Hoyland.
But take Hoyland was Roos.
Yeah, but Hoyland, next time Hoyland score 2 goals for us, let's know we're not gonna win it. I just point out.
I have been telling Reed that for so long. I tell people when Hoyland scores, we
don't win. Kid, I'm saying here, Reem, be real, bro. This team this season cannot defend no matter the opposition. So Ten Hag can't hope they don't concede, especially with when it is 13 minutes extra time. Yeah, I mean, right? Wakanda saying here, Reem, the moment a player gets a red card, that the time a manager
earn his money.
Thank you. Wakanda, I love you.
Also, I think that Adrian Nicholson on the inside thanks for joining me saying, "Woi, Rashford can go. He can
go more party now.
Rashford can go more a party now. Yeah, he could go and enjoy himself. Right? He missing the next 2 games against
Yeah, he missing the remaining games we have in Champions League.
That's a good thing. Let me get a rest. I don't mind not seeing Rashford for a couple of games in the Champions League.
I second that. I wish he could be out in the league too.
Jesus saying here, in the modern era of officiating, it is now a red. Pogba got one some years ago in slow-mo. It looked a bad
It was
start.
against Liverpool. You're against Liverpool, yeah.
Kidan saying Nikon Chef, that wasn't a tackle from Rashford though. He planted his foot to screen the ball.
You hear me say it was a tackle?
You plant,
Nobody said it
you
was a
plant your
tackle.
foot on top of my ankle. What do you expect?
Just
Exactly.
transport. Hey, English language, English. Hey, some of
You
you,
make it sound even
listen.
worse.
All you
You make
wicked, you know, what part? We everybody say that it was not
Reem.
tackle. He
Reem, go back to
planted.
the
We
comment.
know, we
Reem,
know.
Reem, pull up the comment again. Reem, pull up the comment again. This makes it sound even worse. Because
Yes, he was.
you
He planted
tackle
foot on the man. When you planted the foot, the man foot is part of the field. You damn fool.
this make it sound even worse.
No, Kiran, I agree with you, why Kiran, boy. I
That
agree
was
with you, boy.
excuse that foot.
I
He
agree with Kiran,
planted his
boy.
foot.
No, I agree with Kiran. That's a stupid call. I still agree with you. I
The
think what
man
Chef
plant
and
his
Nico and
six.
Phil and them say.
Yeah,
The man
that's
plant
the
his
big one.
6 aluminum studs on my ankle.
Yeah.
What did my uncle doing there? What did my
What did my uncle doing there?
We are doing it.
Out of all the obstacles on the field, you choose to plant your foot in the man ankle and instead of the pitch. Well,
Yeah.
red.
No.
That's the
My
only
uncle
place.
wasn't supposed to be there.
Exactly.
A whole field, and that's the only part you could put of your foot on the man ankle.
I got a question for all you
yeah.
guys when all this smoke blows over, because I just got one question. But anyway, we go through the comments when you're done.
Yeah.
King on really put on the inside. He's saying Pogba didn't get a red card like that
Yep.
for us.
Versus Liverpool,
Yep.
yeah.
Wakanda saying here, everyone on the TNT Sport panel say it's not a red card.
Which one of them is a,
Right?
was
Okay,
a
about
referee?
that.
Which one of them was a referee? Tell me. Which one of them?
I think that's with Henry and Mackay Richards and Jimmy
None of them was no
Carragher.
referee. None of them know the rules of the game.
On
So,
the TNT Sports panel.
so you didn't have argument there.
I think those were the
Nah,
panel. I think so.
Henry and Mikel and them is
Nah,
now
that was,
on BBC.
I think
Nah.
Scholes and that's Scholes on TNT. It was Scholes and
okay. Okay.
Scholes and who else?
It's not
Ricardo?
Hargreaves?
No, Hargreaves.
Hargreaves.
Yeah, but even Ori and Carragher said it didn't look like a red, but the referee on there said by the letter of the law it's a red. So
That's all I said, you know. This
Yeah,
is why I can't argue
It's
with you.
crap. Because by the letter of the law, that Maguire, I think it's a handball and I crap.
Yeah, I'm agreeing.
So me about to hear that letter of the law nonsense.
Okay.
Right? Jerome Robinson on the inside. Thanks for joining, man. He's saying, "Whoa, okay, it's you guys again. Hello to you." Yeah.
But Jerome, what club you support? What club Jerome does support? Tell me now.
But it's not even about the club he support. What other panel he was expecting tonight?
I want to know. I see that Chelsea man. That is how you see how Chelsea win this week, yeah? Them Chelsea men that jump out.
They're supposed to win. They had them in big football.
Yeah, Chelsea man.
Exactly.
Jerome?
I tell you, the Chelsea men need love,
I couldn't save you this time. Yeah. Akil saying here, Mourinho parking the double-decker bus at 2-0 and frustrate the fans.
And frustrate the fans, yes.
But
we were short. But we were short, so I don't understand. Because of the red card, I would understand.
Read this somewhere here.
No, Chef Victoria's Secret too cheap. You go to read the comment, Chef.
That's for you, Chef.
No, Chef Victoria's Secret too cheap. Just see it differently. All right. Okay, Miss Lee. But
maybe like an icon.
But now you're going too hard for your boy Sancho.
Jamaica flag, I think. Jamaica flag.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she's a Jamaican.
No, she was supporting.
I think so.
Me. Okay.
Let me check the comments on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, check it and let me know if it's a flag. All right. Jerome said he's a gunner.
This explains that. Okay, so yeah, next comment. Let me move on.
Jerome, tell me what day we can tune into the Arsenal chat room now.
Okay, that's saying here by the letter of the law, they will use robots to play the game just now. Letter of the law. Exactly. That letter of the law is rubbish.
We don't have that. We just, this is one thing, you know. Nobody here is going to sit here and say we agree with the letter of the law. We just say this is what it is. Long as every game Manchester does get bad calls. Every game. What we going to do?
Jerome saying here, I just remember seeing your stream right after the one game where Onana saved a pen. Okay. Share it up now, man. Share it up. You might have some other Man United friends, you know. Yeah, man. Here now, you know, it's something that was real. Phil, higher question already, right?
Yeah.
The Copenhagen manager, right? After the game at Old Trafford, the man seemed pretty confident that, you know, he was going to get a result today. And even in his press conference before the game yesterday, so I'm talking about last time when we played him in Old Trafford, he spoke real confidence after the game, even though they lost. And then yesterday, he spoke real confidence about getting a result today. And the man, he words didn't
The man
bite
juju
him
walk.
back here because,
The man juju walk.
Yeah.
He juju walk.
you know,
But could it be that he first other teams watching us and no, we can't keep up. He say, all right, let me see what they're gonna do for the first 20 minutes and then we go at them.
well, that could be a two.
Nah, after
That
going
could be a
2-0 down.
two.
After going 2-0 down, nah.
Nico,
Our track record
defense-
speaks for
Reem,
itself.
Reem,
Yeah,
you
we
and all
track
message me
record
during the
at
game.
100.
You and all message me during the game and say, bye, Copenhagen look like you get a bag today. Yeah?
That's how it was looking.
That's
Then
what I'm
after Rashford
saying.
gets sent off and we
But they were saying. So that coach didn't know what hit him.
When Nico send me, when Reem send me that, me even respond. First I know what we coming. Ask Reem Nick.
What?
If I didn't respond,
Wakanda.
no, I respond
So-
because I know what's coming.
Wakanda is a Jamaican, so yeah.
Yeah,
Nice,
What are we
nice.
talking about?
big up yourself,
What are we
gal.
talking about? Phil, go through.
So after all of this here, right? You guys would rather play in Europa or just leave Europe altogether?
Leave
But
Europe
I
altogether.
was Galatasaray for about 5-1 week. So I don't want the Europa League.
Don't worry, you'll get that wish.
But yeah, that Europe, that Thursday football, now crush by.
Dan, you
Depression,
don't.
boy.
Listen.
I divided. No, I divided,
Nah.
right? Because
We need to win right now. We need to focus on the Premier League alone.
Boy,
Otherwise-
we done so much shit in
I
the
just
league.
seen-
The frustrating me out of my mind on Saturday and Sunday. You still looking to
No,
get
but-
frustrated on Thursday too? No, man.
No, but here I say,
Against a team from
here's my
Cyprus.
rationale.
I got a team from Cyprus who playing all over we. Eh?
I want Levi and them hold on to Manchester and let Levi get a hat trick, yes?
No. Hear my logic, right? Hear my logic, Phil. We could focus how much we want on the Premiership, right?
We are finishing higher
We are
than
making
it.
top four. We are making
What?
top four. So I say take
But
a
we're
gamble.
not finishing
take a
higher than
gamble.
it.
Right, so I say take a gamble with a cup competition where we might still be able to walk through the back door and get some
Hey,
European football next season.
Rim.
I
Some
say.
Right away.
team-
The
some
state
team
we go,
from-
we gotta be mindful of fighting relegation.
Yep.
Much less
Yep.
for top four.
Yep. Something from Uzbekistan go hold on to we and
Yeah.
cut me backside. Boy, let me keep we done shit already, oh God. Let me stay being shit in England now.
Right
And
now,
then-
Israel in war.
So
Yeah.
And
you're-
a team from Israel go run with to the ground.
So Reem, you're saying
Nah.
that if we have a chance at, let's say, Champions League next year, it's best to be in Europa League.
Yeah.
Rim, we not winning the Europa
So-
League. Rim, we not winning the Europa League.
We're not winning no Europa League.
No,
No.
All I'm doing is putting money in the Glazers' pockets. That's all I'm
You-
doing.
Can you imagine Liverpool hold on to win la Europa League?
I will hear what Seminara say.
no. I mean, the point. I mean, we can't afford. You know, the thing about playing midweek is we're injury prone for whatever reason. You know, but on the other hand, I think if we, besides the Champions League prospect of, you know, winning the tournament, I think we'll see more investment in the team this January if we stay in Europe. That's the other thing I think we need to look at. I think we'll see more investment knowing that we have more games to play next year if we stay in Europe.
I see both sides,
Simeon,
but
Simeon.
I'm more leaning.
Who's-
I
I'm more
don't
leaning
want to say,
towards.
we don't
I'm more
spend
leaning
money, but
towards
yeah, go
Chef.
ahead.
I'm more leaning towards Chef because imagine we gotta travel away on a Thursday, play football, travel back to England on a Friday, trains and train Saturday morning for a game that could possibly be either Sunday or Saturday.
On
And
Monday?
these guys could barely stay fit, man.
Simeon,
But
Simeon,
Simeon,
Go
we
ahead.
take a whole summer off season to barely sign Amrabat. You really feel when January comes, they're gonna do
Good.
anything?
And he
They're
was
not
in Champions League.
nothing.
And he was in Champions League.
And
So
he was
to
in
say,
Champions
You
League.
know
to
what?
say we going in the Europa League and because we in the Europa League, they win and
Simeon,
stash the
who
cash.
them
That
when
ain't
that
happening.
hurts?
That ain't happening.
Chef, you're right. I withdraw my statement. I
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
Bring it back to sense. Yeah.
I
I mean,
respect that. I respect that.
no. I mean, not put it that
Hey.
way. Yeah, I forget.
The therapy
I always
session.
forget.
Yeah, the therapy session. That's right. Hey.
Is that right, my brother? I'm sorry to be the Debbie Downer, but it's Manchester we supported.
Oh God. Hey.
Them when is the last time we signed a good player in January?
That's not happening. That's not happening.
No, serious. All you might know it better than me.
Evran Vidic. No, I think
Okay.
Evran Vidic.
Everyone Vidic, yeah.
Or Mata.
That was the last
Mata
time.
from Samoa.
I think we signed Henrik Larsson in January as well.
Okay, so good.
Yes.
So that means it's over 10 years. We sign a good player in January. It's when that start now.
When we sign Mata,
When
we
was-
sign Mata in January.
Boss,
Yes,
I
yes.
hear
Oh, you
start
calling me
today.
boy?
It's Phil. It's Phil.
I hear start today. And it makes me feel so ashamed to be a United fan. I hear the start said this is the 11th straight year Manchester City onto the round of 16,
Yeah.
11 years straight,
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we could barely make a Champions League.
But you see our group. Our group is Bayern Munich, Copenhagen, Galatasaray. I'm at the bottom of that.
No, y'all see, even Arsenal just get back and they just cruise through their group too. I mean,
Yeah.
that's sad, man. Even Arsenal just cruise through their group.
Reem, what was the screenshot I sent you today before this show start? You remember what I sent you? It says the last time Man United lost 9 of their opening 17 matches of a season in all competitions, they were relegated.
Yeah.
No,
I say we need to sign players to
We hope
avoid
that time repeats
relegation.
itself, right?
We need to sign players to avoid relegation, boy.
I don't want to put it in the air, but I just seeing we in for relegation. I could have never believed in my lifetime this could happen. But
Nah,
I
we
am
ain't
seeing
relegated. Nah, we
we
ain't
go end up
relegated.
down there now.
Nah, we ain't getting
Oh,
relegated.
God.
out here. We ain't getting relegated.
That's enough. No. Even if we ain't get relegated, I don't see it. We gonna drop and end up lower in that relegation zone,
maybe.
What?
I know.
And
I know.
games like
It can't be
today,
worse
games
than
like today that
Sheffield,
mash up confidence.
Sheffield,
to it.
Burnley, and that club was
And
chunked
Luton
in.
Town.
Who's that
When
Luton? Yeah,
when
them
when
going
it coming
Them
down to
going
the when it coming down to the
we'll
end
get
of the
lucky.
season,
We
when
all
it coming down to the end of the
get
season,
relegated, but
I
boy,
think sticky.
we look like Chelsea. We look like Chelsea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We finish a little 13th, a little 14th or something. If we continue on this
Imagine that. If we continue,
Bad boy.
David Dennis on the inside, thanks for joining, man. He's saying Man United can't even sign a Christmas card. Right?
Boy.
Right? He said we signed Bruno in January too. Well, either that's a
I
fucking
was
sign.
trying to remember to look him in January, ain't you?
Wakanda saying here we need to get out of all competitions and play only one game per week, which is the Premier League, and see if the team and the manager improve.
Agreed. I agree with that 100%.
I agree.
Yeah.
Wakanda forever.
You see, buy over, but you can buy over.
And the pay very easy,
You
so.
concede quick. Yeah. You concede.
Yeah.
I learned from
Anyway,
time
so
not to fight
fellas,
with them.
Oh, good.
fellas, I think we kind of, we in good spirits now. There's what the therapy sessioners do, right?
Right. I come in good spirits just because Manchester not frustrated me. My life too good for
Yeah.
Manchester to frustrate me.
Jesus saying here, Chef, remember when I said we will be struggling for top 4? Men wanted to kill me, and I saying it so.
Yep.
I saying
Yep.
it too soon in the league. I just couldn't see it with the players.
Yeah.
One thing I realized over all these podcasts that we've been doing so far. Whenever we win, Reem has got a list of topics for we to talk about. Wherever we lose, Reem just say one thing. Go
Let's
through
vent.
fellas.
Let's have vent session. Let's have vent.
Freestyle.
Yeah.
You look back at all of these podcasts where we have lost. There has been no agenda. One thing.
No, it can't have no agenda because men
You guys had a lemon vent.
Wherever we win, we may say, "What do you guys think of the starting lineup?
Yeah.
Standing clear today. How was
When
my
you say-
performance?"
Boy, that's stressing you out more, boy. Man don't want to hear that.
It's happening like Big Brother Jesus all day on platform with water, highlighting Twin Towers. And on top of that, had to watch Manchester United.
They want telling you, boy.
That is ridiculous.
And you're seeing the same faces for 21 days. Eh?
Boy, Manchester really are the best fans in the world. Eh?
I'm telling you. You're sleeping in a bunk, a 1x3 bunk. Eh?
And watching Manchester on your
And
TV.
Manchester frustrated you.
Truth be told, right? Truth be told, we can't be so bad that we can't beat Luton Town at Old Trafford out here.
Now we go Galaxy. I see you what I believe. You would believe I expect we to lose that game.
Chef, stop it. Stop it.
We
Stop it.
We
I
say the
expect
exact
that.
same thing versus Sheffield United, and Sheffield United run through us, boy. We barely win that game, boy.
Dan, big to big. Luton Town has not. Yeah, they haven't been getting the results, but Luton Town is a pretty decent little team, eh?
Please, nah. Oliver, we can't be so bad. Oliver, we can't be so bad. We're beating up Luton Town.
No.
We're beating up Luton Town. Oliver.
If that's the case, then
nah.
what's your prediction for Luton Town versus us this weekend? Then what's your prediction?
I think beating Luton Town with a 4-0. 4-0.
I shame to say, but I shame to say. But I'm missing it now. Shame.
I do any Jody. 1-0 Luton Town.
No, but here was saying, right? Here was saying. Ten Hag said, and I agree with him, that first 20-28 minutes was very encouraging today. And the red card, it really throw you off. And we don't know the fellas on the team themselves mentally weak, right? So here I say, Chef. If we go into that game against Luton Town with the same drive and the same, intent, we could beat up Luton by...
So that's so, right? So yeah, what that? So we go with the same drive, the same intent, and after half an hour, Luton get a shaky penalty, which most likely they might get, right? Because anything against Man United, they might get. What we're gonna go with we after that? All fall down.
At least we got high level on the field. At least we got high level on the field.
Nah, but mentally we don't have it. So they might throw one at the end of that.
Well, yeah, we beating up Luton Town. I ain't care.
Yeah, but I
right?
hope so.
We can't. No. Here what I'm saying, right? Here what I'm saying. If we cannot convincingly beat Luton Town earlier, then that is it. I tell Hag out. I be honest. I
really hear all your Southman have back broad,
Now we backward for sure.
All the back broad.
Backward.
You want beat
Man United fans back broad.
So you want beat Luton Town, or you want beat Luton Town convincingly? Or it don't
convincingly. Convincingly.
One
Convincingly.
love
We
win is
beat them
not
4
enough.
Phil.
Win is not enough then.
Nah,
That
4-0.
man.
4-0.
If we hit them 4, they will score 5 only. Really?
Um,
All right.
What Manchester do
Jesus saying
that
here,
could convince?
Jesus saying here, Luton coming hard with whatever players they have. As everyone knows, Man United wounded badly. Up 2-0, then take 4. Same thing Chefs now say. 1-2 only, boy.
That is Manchester.
Eric saying here, now if we can't beat Luton, Ten Hag in trouble. That's telling you, if we can't beat
Yeah.
Luton, I Ten Hag out.
Ten Hag.
I Ten Hag out.
So they're telling me he not in trouble. We can't beat Copenhagen and he not in trouble.
Now you have a
That means
justification.
Copenhagen-
Nobody you have a justification, eh?
What's the justification?
You was 2-0 up and then the red card, so you could justify that. I
Really?
could justify that. No, but I could justify that. If my boss pull me and say, hey, what's going on? I say, well, we was a man shot, and then what happened? You can say, well, you know what? I was really up, and then I went a man shot. All right, you get away this time. But see, next
You
time,
feel
you're out.
you feel a secret power. But a man short.
A man
short.
So coach, so boss, only we just cut a 2 acres for the day. Out a man shot.
So
only
the
only cut half a acre.
we had one whacker.
Right?
Wickedness.
Oh, good.
Anyway, fellas.
If we don't get a result versus Luton, tell me then you gotta start asking questions, boy. Not start, but you gotta
No, but-
continue asking questions.
You mean the
But I'm telling
questions
you,
will get
I tell you,
louder.
No, I think if
but I tell you, if we only lost versus Luton, I Ten Hag out and I'm done. Go ahead, Simeon.
No, I think like if we lose against, I mean that says that I don't think it means too much about Ten Hag, but it means the players quit because all this stuff going on in the background, like ain't no way some of these teams we're losing to, ain't no way if the players play well or play to their standards we should lose. As bad as Ten Hag could coach, ain't no way we should lose to Luton Town. So if we lose that game, that
At
means the
home,
players.
Old Trafford.
That means the players say, you know what, Ten Hag, you can go. Because players could do that. Say, you know what, I done with Ten Hag, let me lose this game, let me get him out.
You know it's funny, Ollie, and Ollie could correct me. This thing about players down in tools and them kind of thing, and to get a manager out. You know, history does show the next manager does come and might get a little manager bounce. But really and truly,
Same thing.
things don't change, you know.
Same thing. What Chelsea? Same thing.
So if
So I don't subscribe. I don't subscribe to that nonsense at all.
if we lose to Luton Town, Reem, you're 10. You are you 10 hike out or you are saying 10 hike you have to leave?
No, I'm telling you, I have to go.
Yeah. I still want 10. I still want 10 high to succeed, but you have to succeed at another club.
Yeah. If
No, but what's saying? What's saying, right?
if we can't beat Luton Town, I will say Ten Hag, boy, I really wanted you to think, but you ain't it. Bye.
No, but my thing on it is this, right? It's not that I don't like Ten Hag, you know, but I think Simeon hit the nail on the head.
Everybody like Ten Hag.
If we can't beat Luton, it's hard to be because the players not playing for him anymore.
It's more if 10 high deserves better than these players.
Correct.
Agreed.
And I mean, we don't kind of, admit that and accept that we can't do nothing. We just have to stick with these clowns until everybody's contract expire. Yeah,
Nobody extend contract like mad. So we have to live with them.
Look, Bissaka again, he contract extend.
That's
Because
it,
he
we had
tackled
to-
2 men last week.
Yeah, we had to live with them. We had to live with them.
But you know what? Side note, because we can't anything on no kind of heavy vibes. Dan,
Go through.
if Rasmus have a midfield, he go kill teams, you know. Because this youth man bad, you know.
But nobody know how bad the man is, chef. Who know how bad the man is? Nobody know how bad the
No,
man
no.
is.
Dan, I watching him today.
Yeah.
And you don't normally see a
Yeah.
fella with all that height had a speed, boy.
Nah, quick for sure. But boy,
And he's strong, eh?
I
oh,
find
we
he
spoiling
decent.
players
He
at
a
United,
no
boy.
big
We
thing.
spoiling players
Yeah.
at United, boy.
Yeah, we spoiling players.
I would really like to see Rasmus and Martial play together, you know, but
Hear
Oh,
you,
yeah.
hear you.
Well, a good
no,
night.
Oh gosh, on a real though.
I want to tell you good
I
night.
just feel we could get
Bye.
something out of
That
Yeah,
we
yeah,
can't
they
do
might
no
look good.
work,
They might
you
look
know.
good. No, they might look good. They might look good. Agreed.
They can't do no
Ten Hag
worse.
can't
They
give you that.
can't do no worse.
Nah, but
You
Ten
never
Hag
know
can't give you that.
with Rashford. But with Rashford out, he might do that. But Rashford
Hey,
can
he can do
rest
that.
this weekend too, boy. Rashford can rest this
Thank
weekend
God.
too, boy.
Thank God we didn't see Anthony today. I couldn't take
Woohoo,
that too, no?
boy, yeah, boy. Woohoo, that was a breath of fresh air too, boy. But, boy.
I couldn't take that today, but I
Hey,
couldn't, you know, that must be mean he starting weekend, eh?
I think I would
What do you
join
mean?
Reem on the Ten Hag out, not because Ten Hag is an incompetent manager or a joker. It's just that Ten Hag deserves better. But that's if we lose
Yeah,
versus
nah, but
Luton.
Ten Hag dig your own hole too. Ten Hag dig your hole too. What you going for Monk for? What you doing? You go to
He
Monk.
wanted Mount Nico.
man-
Oh, I can't
But I
fault
was
him for
saying,
that.
so if Ten Hag had Ten Hag out now, you look for that. You look for that.
No, but
That
watch
is
me.
terrible choices.
I agree with you, but at the same time, managers is make bad buy. Pep make bad
Yeah,
buy.
for sure.
You understand?
Anthony,
So I willing to allow Ten Hag for the mount. Right? Alright, so
Nah,
we
you
make
see
a
that
notice
one?
buy. Aye.
Good, boy. Eh?
But
Jeez,
McCarry,
I go take
next
Anthony.
window,
I go
I
take
wanna see
Anthony,
some
but not Monk, boy.
The thing about making them bad buy right now is the club broke.
The
So
club
to
want to
spend
spend the
all
money
that
on the
money,
players. You had to get it
We
right.
can't get a new coach. We can't afford a new coach. We can get rid of Ten Hag. We can't afford a
Let
new
me
if
coach.
we had to pay more, if we had to pay
You
you off
gotta pay you off.
16 million or something if we sack him.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
get
how
him
much?
you
Yeah,
get him portion, you might get the every year. You get the every year. We go work it out. Because we still
Mourinho,
paying Ole.
Mourinho teach coaches how to negotiate the contract, yeah? Or they
What?
can fire me, but they will pay me.
Yeah. I really go turn it around earlier, to be honest. Eh?
I
I really go turn it around.
Me
would
too,
like to see
yeah.
Ten Hag turn it around. But boy,
But what I'm
It's
saying
tough, boy.
is,
It's tough.
what I'm saying is these players, boy. It's these players, boy. These players.
Kareem.
Yeah,
Kareem.
and then we keep on awarding them for mediocrity too. So
I know it's late, but I just one question, Kareem. And your boy Manu, is Ten Hag keeping him away from the team for his own good? Or
he
what do you
played
think about that?
under 21, you know.
I know, but still, the man looking better than anybody we have on the field.
Yeah.
He just looks
Yeah.
better. He is.
well,
He come back.
Ten Hag taking his time. Ten Hag taking his time with him.
You see it.
Yeah.
I mean,
If that's what he doing, then kudos to Ten Hag. Because right now,
We beat them
Mourinho
bad.
coming there sort of like
Because he does do it Rasmus too. Remember he does. That's why he does pull off Rasmus early in games. Well, I mean, when I say early, he doesn't play him 90 minutes most games. So he managing him. That's it. They will stick with him only. They will stick with him. But
Boy, boy.
they will stick with him. I think the ownership situation had to settle as well and bring some stability to the club. I think that might help too. I've been honest. That might help.
but when?
But it's when.
Yeah,
It's when I never.
You mean
I
next
never,
season?
That might help. And then maybe just tell us, boy, yeah, what? Just do as best as you could do. We supporting you, right? Let me get this takeover complete, and then we have a vision for the club, and you can
But
take it from there.
that
But then
takeover-
just keep us there and they are about as well. Let's say because why? This team is frustration, boy. Hey.
But I'm telling you, I'll go see a different rim if Luzon beats me. All I say, right?
I will support and I wouldn't be against that one because it's justified.
if it's a 1-1 draw, still.
Yeah. Nah, that's good enough.
No, that's not good enough.
No
That's a
excuse
loss.
not to beat. No excuse not to beat.
That come like a loss.
Yeah, it will be justified. So I will still back him, but it will be justified. Yeah. Alright, guys.
Alright, so fellas, I think we reached to the end of the podcast, the therapy session You know, so let me hope, you know, with all the talk, you know, when you reach on the field and them start to bounce the ball and start to, anyway, you know, guys, we could be here on the next one.
Well,
Saturday.
the man so frustrated, the man cannot even finish the sentence. But man said, man, forget this. Let me end the podcast now.
Saturday.
Yeah,
When you playing Saturday or Sunday?
10 o'clock my time, 11 o'clock you guys' time.
Saturday.
On
Saturday or Sunday?
yeah. Saturday.
Saturday, all right. Well, I'm out Saturday. Saturday, I have football in presentation, girl.
All right, well, you
So
tune
fellas
in
have a good
Saturday
one.
night. You tune in Saturday night, and you can see our reaction then. So,
It's,
Yeah, man.
it's Saturday night. Saturday is my birthday. So
oh Lord,
again, yeah, well, I get invited to a lime down Mearu. So I going Mearu. So
Don't carry your worries down my arrow.
nah. Hey, I hope they give me a nice birthday gift. Yeah?
Don't want the game.
Or if you dependent on United for a birthday gift for you.
Nah, I gotta do what you guys do, chef. I gotta have a cup with something cool in it.
Don't know. This butler Johnny Walker never come off it don't come off the office desk because this shouldn't be Johnny Walker. Nah? This should be Manchester United Walker.
Stress reliever. Manchester United stress reliever. Distressor. Yeah, Man United distressor.
Blessings, brothers.
Yeah, man.
All right, fellas, have a good night. See you on the next one.
Hey, good night.
Wait.